Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. I am Yuzril, this is the Coronis Expanse, and we need a tech priest. Got the navigator, and, well, sort of completely failed to find the interrogator at Riccardi Filia. Did find the heir to a Rogue Trader dynasty, the Winskers, though, so he now owes us a couple of favours. Hopefully that'll come in handy later on. We'll swing by this void ship, then up to Rikard Minoris in order to get, well, a new machine spirit and some new crew. Let's roll. Also, points of interest detected. What we have here, Captain, it's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It's being discreet there. Oh, and they want to talk. Hi. Yes, do not require assistance. Repeat, do not require assistance. Well, that's nice. They'll pass us by, won't they? Emperor protects. Right, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, they're refusing help that hasn't been offered. Well, that's nice of them. Yoink, connection is established. On the vessel, we are receiving you. Do not tell them we're done for. Oh, I think they're in trouble. Private merchant vessel Thunderfang, eh? A merchant vessel. Where did I hear this name for? Thunderfang. Bravo, damage report on the unknown vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches on the wrong end of a combat ship. Several compartments leaking. Bridges gone. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. And in an Imperial system, that rather implies that it was the Navy that gave them a thrashing. What happened to you? Bubble check. Okay, someone chuckles bitterly, swearing with spouts, and everyone else is running. Shut up! You're gonna. These people are not running push to talk, are they? Emperor protecting them, warfire. Who? Void knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Why, I don't know. Well, they've suddenly not. Vessel's badly damaged, we assure you. Peaceful merchant vessel called Thunderfang. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Thunderfang, stop playing games, and I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done, you idiot? Too late now, eh? If you copy the Fellows of the Void, we did not come here to loot. Already had our chronos cleans. Our hold is full of goods. Yes, goods. Completely legitimate goods. Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirates in the Expanse. They consider us regular heretics, solely because they sometimes talk to the people they were about to board. Word up to me, I make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons. They certainly deserve it. I was waiting to destroying the vessel, although the moral aspects do cause some livelihoods. They are a major supplier. Right, Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange. Let's see what Damrock's got to offer. Oh, they have a flamer. Right. Decrease targets dodged by 5%. Doesn't sound. That might do for Adira in the sniper role. And some spare melt charges never hurt. Yoink. And we'll grab everything else as well. You never know, it might all come. I mean, that's an improvement. Although it's heavy armor rather than light, so it does knacker my dodge. Seriously knackers my dodge, in fact, but maybe Abelard will get somewhere with it. Right, what else can we get? Okay, I need to get cozy with the Fellowship of the Void before I can buy anything else from them, but they've got some pretty nice stuff here. Reflective shield, stalwart defense. First use of a shield attack in turn costs 1 AP less. Huh. Definitely worth keeping these people alive. Abelard might like those. Cheaper use of the charge ability. Well, what about further selling? Are they going to... No, we'll probably have to flop this off somewhere else. Well, that was useful. Thank you, Thunderfang. That's much appreciated. On to Rikard Minoris. Okay, what are we dealing with? Oh, I'm in the office. Apparently tired from overwork. Oh. Dozens upon dozens of corpses. Ah, great. Visions. I'm alone against a horde of heretics. Probably not. Conrad Voitvir, Soul Shard. Metal is searing cold. Kneel before the rogue trader, your lives belong to me. All you hear in response is unintelligible voices, whispers, moans, derisive laughter. Yeah, the warp's having a go, isn't it? A very bright light, a majestic and intricate weapon. Totally not heretical then. The path you've chosen. Throw the demon blade away. Never! Resisting your fate is futile. Oh, terrific. And I awaken a deep cut on my palm and the bloodied shard lying on the floor might have just transpired. Okay, so that sword's still trying to worm its way back into my head, is it? Would rather die than touch that thing again, so I call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the nearest mindless automaton to arrive, pick it up, and throw it out an airlock. Yeah, that works for me. Definitely works for me. That's the Lord Captain's Data Chronicle. Yeah. Don't think there's much else of note here. I've looted the vault dry off camera. And picked up all my little bonus things for bits like pre-order. Right, back to the bridge. Okay, so having had that charming diversion, can we actually get to Rykard Minoris this time, please? Boop. Okay, begin scan. Alright, Tithe Grade Decum Secunda, civilized world, and no looting it because, well, we don't have any extract here, and also because, well, it's Windscale and he tends not to appreciate trespassers. Or claim jumpers. Right, let's bring the gang. That sounds like things are going well here. Ah, there's a firefight. Welcome to Rykard Minoris, where apparently they've got a heretic problem on their hands. I have a feeling this is going to become a recurring theme. Who's firing at who? Oh, weapons on the ground, or I'm firing. Sergeant Maldar, eh? Alright, so our skies are in lockdown, the rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and we just happen to land in the river without a scratch. Grab 'em, lads, we've got ourselves a rebel landing force. Well, to be honest, that's a reasonable deduction under the circumstances, even if it's completely wrong. Why the Holy Throne, what is this mess? They're in a rough spot, oh man, go easy on them. Abelard, introduce us. Stand before the rogue trader von Valansis, you ignorant worm. Snap to attention this instant and give a formal report. Ah, and he actually did it. Going to command is Sergeant. Never mind. Sergeant Mas Malgar. Right. What's going on here? Unrest, sir. First they hit the Vox hubs. First level, lower level spark, then went up the spires. Vox hubs, arsenals, magtry sessions. In other words, your classic cult uprising, isn't it? Also a remarkably coordinated job. We've got a cult going here, haven't we? And they knew exactly where to hit and how to do it. Then Felek tore off his mask precisely because he knew about Rykard Minoris and knew the allies will come to our aid. You may continue your report, peasant. The unit was stationed here when it all went to the Broxes. Strayed Strange void ships in the system. Okay, maybe it wasn't the Navy that shot up the Thunderfang then. Doubled the Warden details. The alarm raised and we were sent to secure the starboard, and that's when the cult kicked off. They're crushing us. The scumbags, we were late to reckon Minora's third shot. Okay. You are doing fine work, Malgar, and so your troops. It's people like you that hold the Imperium together. Reinforcements will be sent. Right, send reinforcements from the ship. I live to serve. Right. We won't fail, we won't forget. Do you happen to know if a member of the Inquisition has been through? Okay, nope, he hasn't seen one. Some dirty dog nearly shot down my shuttle. They got their hands on an anti-aircraft battery. It's causing no end of trouble. They've fried 2 shuttles carrying forces. Right, I am going to see the governor, and we're going to deal with that anti-aircraft battery. All site available troops are accompanying the tech priest. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Right. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. Oh, my lady, I simply bird. Right. What tech priest? Some higher up from the Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle. Kept asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amanat or something like that had recently arrived. Under no obligation to tell them anything, of course not. Sent a quarter of the troops. What's there? City is almost lost, no help will come, and watch yourself, the streets are chock full of mines. Terrific. His remark about mines lodges itself in your memory. More than anything, you need to watch the ground. Yes. It would be awkward if you stepped on 300 grams of explosive icing. Good job, Malgar. Your heroism will be noted. I live to serve. You're welcome. Right, let's get to it. I think first thing to do is to help Malgar and his people out of the current mess. Okay, move it up.
Did you see that? They almost knocked us out of the air. Some bumbling idiot's going to regret that when he's dragged before the Lord Captain for questioning and trial.
I do not think the rogue trader should take a personal interest in a common crackpot. Summary execution will be sufficient.
Quite, Abelard. It will be extremely sufficient. Right, we've got a rebel gunner there. Idira, if you wouldn't mind.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
That will do for the opener. Okay, so Argenta's up first, and we have Bruiser Rebels jumping her initiative. Okay, hard cover for everyone to start with. Idira can stay where she is. Abelard, you are up in the soft stuff. Kibella, you are backing him up. Except you are, because you don't have the movement speed to get there. Argenta, can you make the hard cover point? No, you can't. Right, we're going to move Idira into the sandbags. Then Argenta come back up here, and then her first move can be forwards into the fortifications. And I can set up here. Cassia. Oh, that's not brilliant, is it? Right, Cass, just stay at the back and hope nobody shoots you. It should be okay. I hope. Yoink.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go indeed. I see no reason to let them all... Oh, they're all bunching up. That is obliging. Unfortunately, they're also about to overwhelm the sisters' firing positions, so... New plan. They're closer than I thought. Argenta, would you mind awfully... Okay. Concentrate fire.
Deeds is worthless.
And then... Hose the place if you don't mind. That'll do.
You, my emperor.
Yes.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun, and then just take the second shot.
Doubt is for the weak.
Bonk. That'll do. One hit, hold the... Actually, just get the recycle going. I'd like a bigger bonus on off that from multiple hits, but you work with what you got.
Good, yeah.
Right, here come the rest of them. Okay, we'll get Kibella into contact with them, I think. However,
Let's get to it.
I don't know. Looks like I'm up next. Oh, well, that solves the problem of how I was going to deal with that guy. Okay. Right then. Right. New plan. Advance up. To there. Yep, I have line of fire. Shotgun blast to deal with this idiot.
Not a problem. Losing me was your biggest mistake.
Quite so. And then run and gun. Take the cover position. And... yep, kill him as well.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Quite so. Right, sword is up. And that's me set and in position. And I'm in hard cover, so that should work out reasonably well. Did he just shoot? Yes, yes he did. Extremely obliging of you, sir. I love stupid heretics. Right, Kibella. Get to work. Okay, let's see. We'll go for Death Darts. And then pour it on.
I shall not fail.
Drink. And let's see, can't attack again, but what I can do is do a leap that should hopefully carry her into cover behind the shuttlecraft's landing gear and dispose of this unfortunate sod.
As honor ordained.
Okay, he's not dead. Pity. Okay, fine. Now he's dead. Alright, that's all fine. Can she jump again? No, but... we could retreat her out the way, but Cassia's up next. Okay, let's leave her where she is. Cassia... what are my options? Pretty minimal, though. Alright, new plan. We'll bring her in to use officer abilities to support Adira. What's the range on voice of command? 16 cells. Okay, so let's get her into hard cover.
Always drowned in scarlet.
Voice of command applies to
Isn't this a
Adira.
job for the serfs?
There we go. And let's see, she's got 3 points left. So we can use Reveal the Light. Bolster Adira again, just in case I want to start throwing warp abilities around. And then bring it down,
If I may.
which let Adira get a shot with her sniper rifle. And hopefully... oh, might even get a twofer.
What of course.
Okay. Didn't get the one I was aiming for. Well done, Cassie Effect. Alright, we'll hold off on heroic options on her. Cassia's got extra turn with no attack limit. Nobody's really in range at the moment. Fine, hold that thought. And Adira now gets her next option. So, Abelard... actually boost me, because I'm the one more likely to get shot at next. Done. And then perfect spot. And just settle down to start popping skulls. Yoink.
Hold on.
Who's left? Abelard, basically. Right, okay, good. Kibella is in hard cover. Right. Is that cover about to explode? That'd be unfortunate. Fine, move up. And then hop endurance. Bolster up everybody with brace for impact.
Indeed.
And charge on.
Victory is imminent.
Dealt with. Right, let's see. Lasgun. Okay, keep it in close combat mode. Not dead. That's most unfortunate. Right, restore all MP and AP. 3 AP to turn. No net on melee weapon attacks.
No matter
All right,
the cost.
Abelard, bring me their balls.
At your beck and
One fewer target.
Right, where are the rest of them? Well, there's a cluster over there. 12, 12, 12. Frag grenade? Doesn't quite have the range. So, let's take a few steps, solve the range problem, and then solve my heretic problem with a grenade.
It will be done.
Thank you for bunching up.
All the better.
Quite so. Now then. He does not, unfortunately, have the action points to deal with anything else, so can't get him into melee range, unfortunately.
Follow
So
my lead.
into cover, and no other options available, just up there.
Out of my way.
Right, so one rather panicked rebel agitator. Is he bringing anyone else?
Just a minor setback.
I don't think he's got anybody else. I think we've killed them all. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Right, sister. Nothing there.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I will settle for the fire of your bolt guns, sister. Although you don't actually have line of sight, so that's a side issue. Alright, push up to the corner. And can I get a shot here? Not with a shotgun, that's certain, excuse me. Alright, Hibella. Oh, you can actually get to him. Go Turbo Blender.
I am your blade and shield.
Yoink. Right, let's see. Cooldown.
The shadows
Splash.
will see it done.
And then... Yeah, regular attack first.
Trust me.
And then jump. Land on the blood. And then
As
slice
honor
and dice.
blade whispers your name. Come,
And
the
he's
other
dead.
side awaits.
Well, that little outbreak of heresy's gone to pieces, hasn't it? Alright, loot 'em up. That little anything worth having, but you never know. Ooh, shock baton. Okay, that's new. Carapace armor, flat chest plates, some scrappy las guns. All of it pretty basic, it has to be said, but hey, loot's loot. What about the instigator? Well, that's more like it. Slightly better sword. 8-12. It improves on my current one. Las gun and an armored body glove. Well, the sword's an improvement, if nothing else. But then again, Hibella, yep, you're using a standard sword as well. So, do we give you the primitive shank? Better armor penetration. Standard strike. Haven't really needed to use cleave, and she's got the option on her secondary. 8-12 by 15. 4-18. Better high-end damage, but the downer is dodge reduction 60. No dodging it on. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that. Give her the shank and the Metzora pattern sword. So a little bit of modernisation there. The other option would be to give her the Noble's Sword. On a hit, the sword's attack inflicts the Disturbed. Option 7 to 12. It's more consistent, but the high end isn't there. If the target attack is already suffering... Oh, there's the kicker. If the target of the attack is already suffering from Disturbed, the attack deals an additional +6 damage, so it would snap up to a 13 to 18 damage. Yep. Yank. Yeah, I can see why being stabbed by that would give you a disturbing day. I find myself completely sympathising. Right, death cult weapons. -12 to then again you've got all the side options. Well, we'll see who goes for parries, won't we? Do we give the sister a flamer to replace her totally innocent auto pistol and her sword? It's tempting. The other option. Then again, Kibella is... Kibella can't use a flamer. Details. Right. Armored body glove. Okay, it's... Okay, her spinner's breastplate does actually raise a pretty good bit of light armor to start with. Cassia, what have you got? Armored body glove. No dodge penalty. 20% protection rather than 15. Flak armor is medium, does involve a dodge penalty. On the other hand, she's not exactly agile, so... Yeah, improved armored body glove. Well, there we go. That solves that problem, doesn't it? Yoink. Oh, armored body glove. Oh no, 15%. Right. Abelard, you can use leather armor. Seneschal's trusted carapace. Deflection 1 armor, 40%. Yeah, that's an improvement. Yoink. Doesn't do much for his looks, but every little helps. Idira, you're swinging with regular carapace. Heavy armor proficiency, flat chest plate, carapace chest plate, body, no improvements there. And I'm running around in chainmail for reasons. What can I say? Retro was in fashion a couple of episodes ago. Okay, looting is... Oh, no, we've got these guys as well. Abby, okay, more las guns. Right, I think we're good. Let's keep moving and see what we've got. A blind man, eh? What's up with him? My eyes, he's got my eyes, even just one, please. Okay. So the cult's got a thing for eyes, apparently. Now, who are you? The eyes lie, the final dawn purifies vision. I see. Gain true vision, renounce false sight, yes. Definitely Hepsy. Right, now let's see. You approach, he holsters his pistol. Thank you, my lord, you arrived in the nick of time. Yes. Are you unharmed, soldier? Alright, thanks to you, those blind lunatics all over the city. The rebels have been scorching out people's eyes. Terrific. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it. It's not just nonsense, it's actual heresy. Yeah, it is. Lucky Jasper, and what were you doing here on your own? Oh right, it's a secret assignment. Okay. Why don't I simply order you to tell me everything? It's well within my rights. A rogue trader? Oh, you must be from House von Valancius. Yep. Then you heaved to, sent a shuttle to another unidentified ship, a very strange one at that, and then that ship departed. Well, someone's been paying attention. Yes, of course. Right. Why do they send you to the starport? Supposed to deliver updated Vox codes, and how should I put it? Assess the situation. Which part of gone to the warp in a handbasket requires assessment? The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium put out a distress call before it went dark. Riot on Ricardiphilia, dealt with. Your Friday 5 station is silent. Don't worry, that doesn't exist anymore. And the rebels are blasting everything out of the sky with the damn cannon. There's something else you're hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets? It's not classified, just personal. Yeah, we've met. She's fine. I'm afraid that they'll come back and those scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. Didn't make it in time. This is why all members of the Void Ship clan are on the same ship. No matter how devoted to serving to the Emperor's duty, there is always the danger that family ties disrupt regulations and orders. Well, worry not, for Raquella's alive. I met her on Ricardiphilia. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years and then 1,000 more. Please don't. That would be extremely confusing. Okay. Have you heard anyone matching the description of a interrogator of the Inquisition? I have, but I don't know where he is now. Do you think the governor can handle the rebellion? Well, obviously, I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. Good, despondency gets you dragged in front of a firing squad. Except you clearly don't believe that, so you better have a more convincing act in front of the commissars. You really won't? Those rebels are strange. You could have easily quelled a normal riot, or Ricardi's the naval elite of House Winterscale. These people are vicious, they know no fear, they're not a starting spate. And their attacks are so precise. Command is some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future. Now she is the real danger. She can see the future. Well, she's up against the wrong psyker. Well, I've no more questions. It's nice to chat to someone normal. This. You brutally made me. No, I think I will punish you. Nah, I'm not going to do that. You're right, we shouldn't say here, go find a safe place to watch that. Off you go. Alright, nil else of note here by the look of it. Okay, let's move on.
None shall stand in my way.
And we need to watch out for landmines.
Take a knee and bow before me.
I'll bleed you dry.
Yes, you will. If we can sort this out. Okay, Cabela and I are up first by the look of it. So we'll get Cabela in... Actually, no. Get Cabela in over here so she can start mopping up this bunch. I am going over here. And first volley will be to detonate, well, this whole cluster. So there will do. A little bit worried about the number of barrels that I am now standing next to, but it'll be fine. What could go? You know what? Let's not stand quite so close to some of the barrels. In fact, I have no idea what the blast radius of those things is. Let's be cautious about this. Abelard, soft cover up front. Cassia, yep, you hang back with Adira and start popping skulls. Argenta, at the back, try not to think about the explosive barrels 2 cells away from you. Right, Kibbles. Let's see. We've got Bruiser Rebel there. Minimum Rebels there. They'll all get wrecked fairly quickly, except for the Agitator, who's a bit tougher. Minuteman Commander. Yeah, let's get Kibbles going, shall we? There will do. Yank. Alright, we'll start by killing this guy. Then jump to this bunch. He's dead. You say that, but okay, I'm out of charges. Alright, so what have I got? 3 action points. Death casts 5 up in the home, bloodlust effect. Creates a pool of blood. Right, so I'll use that, get some blood down, get her started. Should really have done those in the opposite order. Oh well. Yoink!
Death is a blessing.
Blade dance goes. Right, and she's got death from above again, so we'll snap over and administer a damn good stabbing. Anything else? Nope, that's Kibble's dealt with. Right, now then. What's the blast radius on these shotgun barrels? Let's find out. Actually, I can just shoot them all from there, can't I? Fine, works for me.
Nothing I can't shall survive.
Yoink.
All
Alright.
too easy.
Reveling Carnage. And then... yeah, run and
Not a
gun.
problem for me.
And can I get another shot there? Yes, but it's not going to kill him. Oh well, who
Suits my
cares?
purposes.
He felt it. Nick. And now the rebels get a vote. Smoke grenade? Smoke grenade. Ow. You scratched my armor. Fine. Argenta, move
The
up.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Quite so.
I'll do it.
And then hose the rope. 30, 20, 40, do
Faith
it.
without faith is worthless.
Well, I'd hoped for a little more, but let's get run and gun going.
This is
And
unacceptable.
we cannot use the with against turn. Pity. Can we at least beam somebody? Yep,
I'll do it.
got him. Right, get her
Doubt is for the weak.
options going. Number attacks equal to... it's only the cheap version, unfortunately. Pity. Alright, Cassia. Well, let's start with the obvious. So, voice of command. Can she get to Kibbles from here? No, pity. Can't get to Abelard or Argenta either. So, voice of command onto Adira,
navigator, not a servitor.
which basically lets her go nuts. And reveal the light. Yeah, boost Adira again. Right, and then have Adira take
Me?
a shot with that
If you
sniper
insist,
rifle
Lord
of
Captain.
hers. Yeah, beat him.
Not this Greyer's job.
No line of sight. Fine, get the gunner instead then. Yoink. Right, flank secured. Yoink.
Do not
Cass.
dare ask.
Okay, she's out of action points. Can get an extra turn though. Full AP, no action limit. Yeah, finest hour. Oh. Turns out unlimited bridge. Oh, she needs line of sight, is why. Right. Fine. Right, move up. She is in the open here, but does mean that she hopefully has line of sight to Abelard and can
I'll
get him
paint your
going.
Death in colours.
Right, Abby. Okay, well that wipes out his regular movement. So, yoink.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I don't doubt it. For the moment, though, just
Indeed.
kill the idiot.
Reduced to dust.
Quite so. No action limit, but charge. Yeah, it's available
Your
too.
beck and call. One fewer target.
Smacked. And
I will do
smacked.
my reduced to dust.
Right.
Victory is imminent.
Brace. Set Cassie's turn is done. Alright. Oh, he's instigating, is he? Well, let's see how well that works for him, because he has got much of a rebellion left.
Brace yourself.
Right, okay. No shot there. No shot there. Ooh. Okay, right. Let's move to there. Okay, you can see most people from here. So, set up in heavy cover, and... right. Yeah, beam that idiot. One less to worry about. And then proceed to forewarn me. And set up in perfect spot. I should have done that first. I'm doing actions the wrong way round. Buff, then attack. These things are important to know. Right, Rebel Agitator. Yeah, we'll just charge him. And then engage in regular smackdown. Deploy temporary wounds. And let's get...
not the Seneschal's job.
Okay, he's our AP.
Here
Pity.
we go.
Right, Rebel Commander's still running loose. Kimmins can have her fun with him when she's done with this idiot. Right, okay, let's see. Blood, 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 blood.
Brings me no
Quite
pleasure.
so. What's the suit? Death from above gets a target enemy without spending a charge. Okay. Well, no immediate options. Can she get to this idiot? No, but... she's got no movement either. Damn it, I should have used Death from above to vault it. Probably would have wiped out my movement, though. This will be to any three... Actually... Bounce once. And then use the heroic ability, Bounce again.
This goes against the tenets.
Yoink.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Death is a blessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kibella, the human Cuisinart. She slices, she dices. Don't ask about julienning. I don't think she could tell you herself. Point. And this idiot gets a shotgun to the face. Alright. Well, he's not in range. That's inconsiderate. Argenta,
Rejoice in battle.
you have a bolt gun. There is a heretic. Do I have to tell you the solution? Apparently, yes, I do have to tell her the solution. Wow. That's embarrassing. Cassia just,
Emperor, give me strength.
yeah, speaking of, just, remove him from existence, please.
I'm not accustomed to the burnt painted black.
Apparently, she also explodes barrels. Huh. Looks like it's just a one-cell radius for those. Alright, Adira. Yeah, this will do.
Cover me.
Alright, blow his mind.
Anything else? Well.
Thank you. Alright, loot. Shock mauls, Metsua pattern sword. Okay, I definitely want that. Carapace chests and just the usual stuff, really. Okay, we'll send those armored body gloves to cargo as well. They're not worth keeping anymore. Ditto the basic carapace. And the stock las guns can go as well. I'm not likely to need those. Shock mauls, yeah, maybe. I mean, it is a traditional arbiter weapon after all. Speaking of, sword replaced with Metsua pattern sword. Yoink! What else
The
we got?
shadows reveal their secrets.
Nil of note. What about the commander? Please say he had the good stuff. Las pistol, flak armor, and skirmisher boots. 2 movement points every time you... 25% chance to gain 2 movement points every time you deal damage. Debatable how useful those are, but let's keep them. They might come in handy later on. Flak chest plate can go to cargo. Basic las pistol can go to cargo. Sorted. Alright. Ooh, better med kits. Definitely want a refill. And door. Right, what have we got?
It's about time.
Granted, there are possibly landmines all over the place. They were storing Promethium here, must have fallen into the hands of the heretics. That's unfortunate. Okay, right, lockpicking.
Excellence matters.
Indeed. Also, light flak armor and Death World origin. Huh. Well, I'll take it. Although I'm tempted to note that apparently Master Lock is still in business in the Imperium. Now, onwards and watch out for landmines. Collect everything and move
Over
on.
there.
Yep, alright, full stop.
I won't tolerate weakness.
And Argenta, you are up.
Right there.
Yes, I see it.
I better myself through my service.
More to the point, you stop
The
yourself being
Emperor favours me
unbettered
today.
by, oh, I don't know, stepping on 300 grams of Feisline and
Duty
blowing a
prevails.
leg off. Right. The insurgents walked right across the minefield. Well, I suppose that is one way to clear a minefield. After all, they can only go off once each. Ah! We have friendlies. Hi, guys! Oh, we have a tech priest as well.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The
Ah,
blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
really? Really, they don't look harmless.
Fire on the nearest target. Don't kill the tech priest. We need to take him alive.
Find it. And let their enemies
What's he doing? Hold back.
Well,
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
and meet Pascal.
Not another step. Flee, for I am death.
Ah, hi. Good to meet you, Death. I'm Dad.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
Abelard, do your stuff.
Rogue trader von Valancius greets you, honored tech priest, and graciously grants you permission to remain in his presence.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Says the guy who was threatening to murder us all on the spot 10 seconds earlier. Oh well.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
That makes sense. How did you do that, by the way?
This was my doing.
Ah, whoops, that's not ominous.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all their fireworks.
You're telling me. Who are you?
I identify as Magus Pascal Hanema of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts in the Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Well, it was clearly important. Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location.
Okay.
My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and wait to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
Well, that's one way to describe getting jumped by a bunch of cultists, I suppose. But yeah, assuming that the cultists were in fact the blind maniacs, yeah, that actually is incompetent. So it's fair. Right, you must be quite devoted to your master to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one.
I'm sorry, what?
The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death.
Really? Really? What about the doctrine of being rendered non-functional before you can complete your assigned task?
With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumph in service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
Well, you're welcome to join the gang.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Thanks. Alright, so we'll bring Pascal. Alright, let's drop Argenta, because Pascal can operate as ranged fire support if need be, and obviously keeping Kibbles along because she is one of the new DLC characters and I'm not passing her up. Yank. Alright, let's get Pascal up to speed. So, available talents, choose characteristic. Does kind of key off intelligence for a lot of his tech priest abilities. Right, let's see. Calculator relations, persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on int instead of fellowship. Probably a good idea if I want him to start actually, well, getting on with anybody. But then again, I don't know, persuasion, coercion, commerce. It doesn't really apply to him, does he? I tend to act as the front man for most things. Fires of the Forge. +3 deflection against burning effects and flame weapons. Single target attack. 10% bonus chance to hit. Not first attack in combat. There's additional damage equal to 5 +2 for the rest of the combat. Steel and Forge. When wearing heavy armor, +1 mana, +1 deflection, can't fall prone. Pascal gains Salvation Protocols gains 5 MP in the first. So that's building him for close range melee. Getting close on the first turn and then, well, smack, smack, crunch, smack. 6 plus military over 5, so basically free med kit. Worth considering. Perception +10. Mind you, Argenta is also acting as my demolition option, isn't she? Right, scanner mechadendrite. Okay, yeah, we'll boost his perception. There we go, and then he gets another ability. Heavy weapon? Could do. Normally Argenta's my heavy weapons trooper, but if I'm not bringing her along to the party, it could be useful to have somebody along. Then again, I don't have any heavy weapons yet, do I? No. Well, swift movements, +2 movement, yeah, we'll go with that. And what's his current perception? Characteristic +4, scanning mechadendrite. Intelligence +5, ballistic skill. So it could push him up to 50 on ballistic skill, 50 perception, 60 int. Stick with that, I think. Perfect spot, of course. And tech use, because let's face it, actually, Medicaid's tech use is already stupidly high. Don't. Sharpshooter? What does that give me? If the operative is not moved, then... Oh, it's single target attacks. Yeah. What else we got? Overcharge. Boost plasma and melter. Options, prediction. Boosts his dodge and parry reduction with melee weapons. Spirit Chameleon boosts his melee again. Base skill, demolition. Might be worth it. Does he have the Medicaid skill? Well, he does now. Right. Last boost. I do need somebody who can handle demolition. What's everyone got? We'll just throw it to Pascal. Yank. See how things go from there. Right, so equipment. Demolition 37. Oh, Kibbles has got 55 demo. Okay, fine. 37, 30, 30, 40. 40. Right, so Kibbles is the bomb diffuser. Go figure.
Ready for data input.
Yes, what's your inventory? Alright, so Tech Priest medium armor. Lasgun and Omnissiah axe. Do I have a better gun? Lasgun ×8, swords, autoguns. Toby pattern lasgun's an improvement to start with. Scrappy lasgun definitely isn't. We'll send those to cargo as a matter of priority. Just clear the inventory as well. Omnissiah axe is gonna absolutely trash most everything else he has, and beyond that, I think we're pretty well sorted. So let's get a wriggle on.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Quite so. After all, what is the point of being a rogue trader if you don't have profit to show it in? Okay, they're mutilating the dead as well. Interesting. Alright. Ooh, grenades. Pascal, you don't have any grenades in your inventory, do you? Also, throw you a medical kit, a frag grenade, and an incendiary just in case. And actually, I could use a frag as well. Everyone else stocked up by the look of it. Idira, better medkit wouldn't hurt. And you can have the last of the incendiaries. Just, you know, just in case it all goes wrong. Note to self, Cassia needs Medicaid skill at some point. And Kibbles can have the last frag grenade. Because, okay, she basically is a walking frag grenade, but, well, it's worth going for the ranged option at times. Right, what else have we got around here? Oh, what happened over here? Entire procession of cargo services. Well, they're not programmed for it, are they? Right, what happened to this guy?
Let us see what I found.
Darkness is coming, the final dawn will shine. Wonderful. Also a bolt gun. Anything else to note? Well, they wrecked one of the shuttles. In a violation of the right of operation. Yeah, I'll say the right of operation's been violated, all right. Yeah, this is why we have the rights of operation.
Abelard, I've been meaning to ask, how are you keeping it together so well? Don't you ever feel awful without her?
Theodora?
Enough, Class. We have a duty to the new rogue trader. You would do well to focus on that. If you keep your mind busy, you will have less opportunity to fill it with awful things.
Like, you know, every little warp denizen that decides to toddle along for a chat. Ooh, more loot. Go. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Right, sin skin. 40% dodge, better armor. It's an improvement for Adira, if nothing else. But okay, it might be even better for Kibbles.
New challenge for me?
What's Kibbles' current armor? Light spin and breastplate. Agility bonus, dodge and parry against melee attacks, +5 agility. So at the moment her agility bonus is 5. So +5% dodge and parry against melee compared to just +5% dodge against everything. On the other hand, better armor. Dodge and parry. She generally gets into melee. Alright, let's give Idira the armored body glove. Doesn't get... Actually, no. Does she? It says more than 40, so we need to throw her some points of agility at some stage. Alright, rolling back. Worth it anyway, simply because it would get her higher initiative. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh. Hello, heretics. Pascal's going to be so happy. Quit your whinging. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. Of course they'll list. And? Alert, profound violation of the algorithm. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pascal, would you mind awfully sorting this mess out? You're the tech priest after all. Get to it, Pasky.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yes. This is why we have a proper tech priest. And that's a lot of cultists. Okay. Right, Cassia. Tuck him back. Better yet, find some cover. Kibbles. If anything survives the turrets, you are welcome to them. Abelard, back her up for the moment. Idira, tuck in on the corner. Hard cover. Pascal, you haven't really got many good options, have you? Right, we'll just back up here. And I am going to do the sensible thing and also back up here. Although you could argue that given the shotgun, actually, I should be over here. And Kibbles can be on the corner. Right. Well, the turrets get the first vote, so let's leave them to it. Hopefully these things are not running on the Helldiver protocols. Because I can see this ending really, really badly if they are. Okay, Cabela's not getting into range, so let's
Death
move up.
comes in silence.
Actually, it comes in lots of flavours, including pew pew. Oh yeah, you've got a shotgun, haven't you? Fine. Let's just move you out the way. And then just hold for a second. Here they come. Idira, would you mind awfully beaning that idiot? Well, that's an excuse the melter turrets have to get busy. The happier I am. Wait, you missed? Fine. Back and hold. Well, at least they're aiming at the turrets.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay, they're also aiming at Abelard. Right, Cassia. Any options to... No. Annoying. And she's not going to get any mileage out of Kibbles either. Kibby isn't close enough. Fine, new plan. Head across here.
Tomes of military tactics.
Indeed. Right, so voice of command. And bring it
Isn't this
down.
a job for the serfs?
Well, that's why you're getting Idira to shoot this guy in the head.
What? Be gone!
Like so. Right, and... Okay, hold what we got for the moment. Right. Move up into cover. Prep las gun. Can you shoot anybody? No, more's the pity. Fine, temporary wounds up. And hold what we got. Let the rebels get close, and, well, if they come into range, who am I to complain? Yeah. So's everybody else. Well, if they're shooting at the melter guns, that's fine by me. Right, shotgun for this numpty. Yank.
Suits my purpose. Losing me was your biggest mistake.
Quite so. Right, do I go for cover? I go for cover, or I risk the melter turret firing into my back. I think I'll take the chances on standing outside. Right, Pasky options. Right, you do have perfect spot at the moment, but you're not in cover for anything. It's okay. Can't use the turret for cover. Annoying that. Alright, the weapon recoil is increased. Okay, let's move Pascal up. Pull out Machine Spirit Communion. If the target's selected machine itself is 50 shock damage, targets with reject the flesh stuff to revive. None of these guys are augmented, but I can absolutely boost everybody's weapon performance. There we go. And right, settle into perfect spot. And you know what? We have heretics. We have a lasgun. You would think the prognosis would be favourable, but apparently it's not. Then again, when you have heavy melter turrets, the prognosis is always favourable. Right, Kibbles. Can she go for both? No, but what we can actually... Which one is this? That one. Okay, we'll kill him first then.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Then Adira can hopefully beam this one before he gets a chance to do anything. Right, shotgun or stabby? Might as well stick with the stabby.
As honor ordains.
Alright, stabby complete. Boop. Idira. Doesn't have the option yet, so we'll have to move her up a bit. Yoink. Line of fire from there? No. Line of fire from here? Yep.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Quite so. Right. Yep, perfect spot. Just to make absolutely sure that this guy bites it.
Do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Quite so. Not a scratch. Oh. You know, we're going to start sending those shock balls to cargo as well. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I've got plenty of them. Okay, let's keep the loot coming. All the loot. Right, to the captain. Yeah. Hoover up the loot. And it's worth noting that even when Idira is running 95% hit with the sniper rifle, well, the long las, it's still worth getting the extra hit chance and ballistic seal because that turns into more crits. And more crits is more damage. Hooray, huzzah, etc. Okay. Time to get moving carefully.
Follow my lead.
Right. Explosion must have been damaged by explosion of a large shell. Uh-huh. Right, who are you? Your Lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. The convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting. I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. Really? Last man standing on both sides? Interesting. The success to failure ratio of common objectives for this world speaks to its subpar efficiency. That's one word for it. Your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. It's a new uniform. We often get issued whatever's left. Really? Right before a major battle? You're hiding something like being too fear, I guess, is given to weakness you're done for. Right. Yeah, he's lying. The Emperor protected me. I didn't run, if that's what you're thinking. The Emperor rests their souls, indeed. What can you tell me about the insurgency? Enough talking, let's go to the command center. Can we just save a load of time and shoot this Grox-loving traitor in the back of the head? Please? I mean, he is so blatantly a traitor that it's not even funny. Okay, firearm mastery upgraded. Complete. Boop. Specialty firearm mastery. Oh, I have to upgrade. Right, so until 20% harder to dodge, 10% armor penetration, rate of fire increased by 30%, or 3 movement points. Let's go with the rate of. Actually, I tend not to use automatic weapons on my character, do I? Alright, 20% harder to dodge and 10% armor penetration. Yank. Quickly run through everybody else. Daring Breach grants 10 movement. Why does not provoke attacks of opportunity? Until end of turn. Abelard does tend to go on a rampage when I use Daring Breach with him, doesn't he? Alright. Until end of combat, plus 4 movement for each kill, and may use movement after attacking or using abilities. There's Daring Breach. So basically gains +3 MP to start with, and does not lose MP after performing attacks. Okay, let's... So that basically puts him into a mini breach for the rest of the combat. +4 MP for each kill. That would actually stack quite rapidly. I mean, 3 kills on that first rampage would get him another 12 movement points. We'll roll with that one, I think. Right. Indira. Right, dismantling attack. I don't want to use this, but we'll take the crippling option, I think, just in case. And let's see. Medicae, logic. Skill 50. Tech use. I mean, Pascal kind of has that covered, doesn't he? Warp Law. She's the resident expert on that. Right, Cassie, can we get you... No. Pity. Right, finest ass. So it's a bonus turn. 3 times fellowship bonus, temporary wounds. All non-attacking means cost 1 AP. Gains effective voice of command. Deals 12% damage going up as I boost Cassie's fellowship. Yeah, let's go with that. Pascal. Right, again, cripple the opponent. And what's his logic? 65. Tech use is 87. And he has Medicae. Demolition skill for 7, but kibbles his resident bomb disposal. Alright, logic it is. And... right, Death Waltz. Okay. Upon using Death Waltz, immediately heals to full. Also grants the Blade Dancer 4 uses of death from above. Till the end of combat, strikes made penalise weapon skill. I'm using Death Waltz after killing an enemy, 3% dodge. Again, you have to repeatedly use Death Waltz. So, yeah. 2 times agility, 2 plus agility bonus over 2. So... her agility at the moment, I think, is... right, so... 5 extra. Because agility bonus is 5. Divide by 2 gets you 2.5. Round up, you are at 3 plus 2 is 5. Yay, maths. Increases armor by 5%. Penalties stack. So the more she hits them, the weaker they get. Ooh, yes. Given how many times she can attack, that is worth going for. Alright. Into the streets.
I see what others do not.
Yes. Loot. Why was he carrying... You know what? I'm not even asking, and I don't want to even try Void Sweatail. But it'll take days to clear that rubble. And something large and heavy plowed down the entire width of the street. I'm going to say tank.
None shall stand in my way.
Alright, I'm definitely going to say tank. Right, temple door does not budge. Guess what? It is blocked by rubble. Surprise. And... okay, somebody only just remembered where the brakes were. Huh, okay, so also that's what crashed the street. Fair enough. Good thing it stopped when it did. Those are plasma generators. That would have been... unfortunate. Alright, Pasky, pop the loot.
The machine god grants me insight.
Indeed, and also an interesting array of stimulants.
It's about time.
Okay. Got what's left of the rest of the convoy. Bodies in planetary guard
As
uniforms.
it should be.
The taxi unit squad's numbers, ranks, and setup. Yeah, this battlefield looks highly suspicious. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. Right, yes. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I am beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. What do you mean, beginning to wonder? I swear I may have done a few things. Yes. Zap. Yeah, he was a cultist. Yoink. Right. Loot. I mean, there's no sense in letting his gear go to waste. Well maintained las guns, 6 to 8. Actually, no, that's a las pistol, isn't it? Well maintained las gun, but it's got a... Oh no, Cassie's got a las gun, he's got a las pistol. Fine, I will learn to read. So, the traitor is dealt with.
Stop. There.
Well spotted, Cass. Someone go and deal with that. Kibbles, when I said go and deal with that, that wasn't what I meant.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Yank. Anybody? Alright, so far. Right, food scraps. The Emperor protects. Really? I see a load of rebels up there. Idira.
How may I serve their dynasty?
You
I dare
can
not provoke
serve
the whispers.
by, well, getting over there and shooting that
advice do you seek?
idiot who thinks he's hidden
Whatever
in
you
the
wish.
face. Thank you, Abby. Right, move the rest of...
Sacred technology.
Do you require an audience?
Actually, what I
We
require
shall
is a
prevail.
gunshot.
Did you want something?
Idira, do your stuff.
But of course.
Do your stuff correctly this time. Really? Come on, I'd like to get a free shot as an opener, please. Never mind, we're doing this the
Did I
old-fashioned
mention
way.
that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Yes.
Anything
quite.
else?
Fine, fine, we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Blood is my life.
Kibbles,
Death is my duty.
Abelard,
Look no further. Light of terror,
I am
push
your
up, would you?
guide our way.
Ah, nice of you all to show up.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Right.
no mercy.
Looks like the rebels have got the ambush. Pity. Okay, Abelard, drop back. Idira, hard cover. I have the opening on our side, so set up here. Kibbles. Yeah, you'll be getting stuck in. And Pasky, just work with what you got. And Milady, if you would loiter at the back where you're not likely to get incinerated, that would probably be wise. Alright, let's do this.
Scared yet?
No, not really.
Time to slaughter someone.
Really? So you keep saying.
Make it quick.
Nice of them to bunch up, isn't it? Okay, right, let's see. We'll start here.
Let's see how they respond to this.
Indeed. Alright, let's see. Shotgun or frag grenade. Rending shots, regular shots. Does it really matter? 10 to 15, 10. 10 to 15 and 10, but fulminating shot or regular shot, 10 to 15 and 10. 15 levels of bleeding. Okay. They're not all going to die from this. So, let's pull out the grenade instead. Introduce them. Oh, they're not all going to die either. Right, okay, that complicates things slightly. Yes, we'll start by introducing the fire starter and this guy to a... Oh, wait, no, that's not going to kill them? Yeah. Fine, fine, the fire starter's a bit tougher than I expected. Have a frag grenade and deal with both your mates.
You don't stand a chance.
And now they're almost dead. Fine, run and gun.
Suits my purposes.
Can I take advantage? No. But we can just send a regular shotgun blast down the line and mop
Not a
up.
problem from nothing of value has been lost.
Dealt with. Okay, the bit where I'm now standing in the open's a touch awkward, but no, you never know. It might work. At least the rebels don't seem too inclined to get involved. Right, let's see. Pascal next, then the lady, Cassia, and then everyone else gets to have their fun. The initiative rolls were not kind, were they? Alright, let's see. Machine boost everyone.
The Omnissiah knows, comprehends all.
Indeed. And if we're very lucky, the Omnissiah will shoot this guy in the head. No, no, fine. Can we get him into melee range? No. But what we can do, I think, is push up to here in cover. And then rapid fire to deal with this idiot.
Running binary functions successfully
Dealt with.
terminated.
Well done, Pasty. First killer that didn't see service for you.
Let's get to it.
Yes, let's. Parry him. Alright, Cassia. Options, options, options. Okay, I think the easiest thing for her to do at this stage is... Can I use voice of command from here? Yes, good.
Me?
Right.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Boost up the Lord Captain. And then... willpower and toughness. Yeah, we'll
Isn't
boost
this a job for the serfs?
the Lord Captain. And then bring it down.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Thank you. I, however, have a shotgun. He's not going to die from that, unfortunately. Weapon switch. God damn it. Accidentally wasted the turn. I must tap space by accident. Well, fat fingers in the Emperor's service. Such will not do. Abelard, get over here and solve the problem, please.
My place is at the fore.
Quite so.
At your beck and call.
I took care of this one.
Dealt with. Right, now, can you get to... No. But what you can do... is get some spacing in. Can we get you into cover on this charge? Just. Okay.
Indeed.
Clear the way. Temporary
Victory
wounds
is
up.
imminent.
And... hold brace for impact. Right, Idira. Yeah, that will do.
Was farewell.
Yonk. Right, momentum in play. Okay.
On it.
Again, remember to buff before you shoot. Right, forewarning. Looks like I am going
But
to
of
be
course.
leading the reprisals for this one, unless Kibbles gets something to... Oh, Kibbles does get to play. Right. Yeah, getting into that. The rebels an easy kill. Alright, let's go for the fire starter, it's more important. Whee! Oh, wait, landmines? Never mind. Okay, fine, fine, dealt with. So, let's get the blood down.
As the tenants demand.
And then commence slashing. So disturbing effect go.
Let your soul be purged.
And then, well, shot
The
beat.
shadows will see it. Come, the other side awaits.
I'm sure they'll be generous. But can we get a jump? Yes, we can. Somersault once. And then somersault again.
As honor ordained, death is a blessing.
Alright, that's most of the initial ambush dealt with. There's just these two at the bottom of the stairs left. Okay, switch to shotgun, revel in slaughter. Now then, extra attacks used to rate of fire, automatic critical, automatic reload. Just move up. I don't have the range at the moment. Set in there. Pascal, yeah, move up in support. Well, he's got much to add right now. They're not budging. Fine by me.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Alright. Kibbles, can you... No, she doesn't have line of sight. Pity. Yoink. Abelard, move up. Maintain your spacing, however.
Tactics are the best ones.
Gira... Oh, forget
They
spacing.
who discern the future own the battlefield.
Yes, it turns out those who are very, very fast and very, very good at stabbing have a pretty good claim as well. Can you hit anybody from there? No, pity. Right. Gibella. Go have your fun. Right, can she use death bolts? No, not in range. Pity. Okay, lasgun. Well, shotgun. Yep, she can hit that guy. It'll do. It'll do very nicely. And I can move up as well. And we'll rush both of these idiots together. Shotgun blast. Don't quite have the range. Right. Regular shot. Nope. Fulminating. Nope. Fine. Run and gun it is then.
Forge ahead!
Quite so. And now I don't have line of sight. But I can hit this guy. Cheerio.
Nothing I can't do.
And he's dealt with. Alright, anything else to worry about? No. Point, pulls up. Pascal, advance.
Tactical imperative dictates.
Yeah, well. What have you got? No line of sight. Now that was just rude. Alright, move her up. Bring it down. Does not have line of sight. Does not have line of sight. Oh. Right, never mind. Go.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Or in this case, why a shotgun is a very bad thing to be near. On the other hand... Alright, let's move in close.
My tactics are flawless.
Indeed. Let's see, shotgun does 10 to 15. Big slashy does rather more.
Already done. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Sploosh. And we're good. Well, so much for the ambush that traitor was clearly leading us into. Yank. I've really got to get somebody a flamethrower option. Kibbles, perhaps?
I'm always ready.
She's getting a little mileage out of the shotgun. What was this? Stub carbine. 12 to 18, 15% solid weapon. Meh. Might be an improvement over somebody's lasgun. Might. Ooh, shinies. Cargo's always good. Right, battlefield pick. Oh, almost pick. Dear me, how did I miss this?
A new challenge for me.
Oh, landmine, fine. Cabela, never mind, apparently I'll do it myself.
Done.
Thank you. What have we got here? Attention! As ordered by the planet's lawful governor, all planetary guard patrols are to be doubled. All conspirators and instigators will be harshly punished. Well, that seems to have absolutely contained the situation, doesn't it? Right, where are we going? Right. Voices behind the door, captain to the beat of all this commotion. Down, yes, there's something down below. All is preordained.
If I'm not mistaken, the
Yes.
streets of Rycat Minoris are arranged in tiers. There is certainly something beneath this avenue. Storage facilities at the very least.
Right. In other words, it's worth checking the place out. What's going on here?
My house would be proud of me.
This shuttle must have been shot out of the sky. You don't say. Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh, and it looks like it was a winter scale. Well, it's a winter scale world, so maybe it's just some of the local decoration that got shocked up. And that will be our down below, won't it? Right, well, let's just... Ah, we found our anti-air gun. Huh. Hi, guys. Idira? If you, wouldn't mind just going and, introducing yourself?
Anything is?
Never mind.
None shall stand in my way.
What have we got here? An ancient anti-aircraft battery of impressive proportions. It's just a Hydra. She is feverishly scrambling for something on the ground, repeating light, light, light. That's enough, my lads. We won't be getting any more visitors. Right. Well, prepare to die, rebels. We may be rebels, but you're all blind. Aha!
I won't heed your cries of
Heretics as well. Okay, right, Cabela, you are up. Yeah, we'll start you there. I think a shotgun blast should set things going quite nicely. And then Cassia. Oh, there's some down here as well. That's awkward. Right. Cassia, side cover. Pascal, side cover. Idira. Actually, you know what? As positions go, this one is not terrible. I mean, it's not optimal, but it's not terrible either. At least it's vaguely like cover. Alar, make yourself known over there, please. Right. Starts the battle. Kibbles. Shotgun. Never mind. Weapons. Let's see. So we'll move her up. See, I can't get this locked into alignment. 53, 58. Right, okay. Drop a blood capsule.
As the tenants demand.
And then start slashing.
whispers your
Right.
name.
Alright, so,
As
stabby.
honorable days.
Done. And then start bouncing.
Short by the way.
Well, I was hoping she'd have been dead by the end of this, but I'll take what I can get.
Here we go.
Alright, they're on high ground. For a second I thought we had giant rebels to deal with. Ouch.
Let's get to it.
Okay, Idira. Make cover from here. Not particularly, but... Well, for the point can start beaming... Okay, we've got a sniper on the roof there. No mark shells coming up. Right. Okay, you're... Honestly, she's kind of okay where she is for the moment, but yeah, go for it.
What an unfortunate turn
Yoink.
of fate.
Dealt with. And Abelard, you're boosted.
Was that you? Or
And hold what we've got, because I'm going to need to move her shortly after this. The operative target, actually, perfect spot. 25% cover efficiency will do. And we're set.
Let's make it quick.
And now all the locals get to start having a vote. But if they're going to bunch up like that, ooh, Cassia might be able to wipe that whole staircase. Most of this lot of fodder. Abelard, deal with this idiot for me, please.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
There we go. Right, temporary
And you're
hit
back
points
and
up. And charge in. No path to target. Really? You can get there easily enough. Can't get there, but can get round this corner and hopefully into something vaguely approaching cover. Alright, brace for impact, everybody. Alright, so I am up. Yeah, this will do.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Move to there. And then shotgun. Grizzly adjudication. Right, can just about make the shot from here and then run and gun to clear this next rebel. So boom.
Nothing I can't do.
They're not dead. Right, run and gun.
Too easy.
Let's close this down.
Nothing I can't do.
Well, one less. Should probably have gone for Grizzly adjudication on that shot. Alright, Pascal. Alright, let's move there. Indeed, especially if you've been adding on the combat augmentations. Splatter, please. Plop. Dealt with. And while we're at it, Machine Spirit Curse. Yeah, you'll do. Yoink. And we're good.
Let's get to it.
Do start dealing with that sharpshooter though, although if he's going to keep shooting at kibbles, I'm quite happy for him to waste his ammo.
Let's get to it.
They are advancing up, but if they stay bunched like that... let's see... 8, 8, 30, 11... Cassia, if you wouldn't awfully mind wandering over there and
something.
showing them the light.
I am a navigator. Witness the fury of House Orselio.
Quite so. Alright, let's see. Voice of command, that she's line of sight to do anything else in that regard. Got the momentum though, so... No, she absolutely needs line of sight to do anything, doesn't she? Extra turn for somebody, though. Can she use that on herself? No, pity. And again, no line of sight, so she's kind of hanging out to dry a little, but we'll see. Well dodged, everybody. Right, kibbles. Let's see. Do we have... I could get her shot down all the way there, but I think I'd rather deal with this rebel. So, move in. Get a raining blood effect going. And then just, well, stabby.
I shall brings me no pleasure.
Good, good. Anyone would start worrying that you might actually be a death cultist on the more cornate side if you were taking pleasure in it. Alright, get back into your starting position because there is actually some cover to be had there. Yoink.
Let's make it quick.
Yes, I completely agree with that theory. Let's make it quick. Idira, move yourself into cover, please. Set up in perfect spot to actually remember that this time. Right. And then go for dismantling attack's second weapon. Does that apply if you're a sniper? No, it doesn't. Pity. Oh well, in the head.
Will do.
Fine, and... Yep. Throw Hibbolt's forewarning. Okay.
Out of my way.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
On here, maggot.
Right. Abelard, firstly find some cover.
Follow my lead.
Secondly, pull out your lasgun and shoot this idiot in the head until he falls over.
It will be done.
Yeah. Oh well, temporary wounds up. Should keep everyone's attention. And as for my part, that would be giant close combat weapon and... Right. Need to make a number of extra attacks. Doesn't really help me in this case. Move Pascal up. Indeed. And then activate your calculated pew-pew algorithm. I have got to remember to keep using this.
Request approved.
Is that going to work? Yes, actually it will. Alright, free attack always hits. Go.
I am a savant of destruction.
Particularly when it always hits. So, yoink. Possibly a waste, but you can argue I should have gone for the sharpshooter instead. But, yeah, we're cleaning up. Right, Cassia, if you wouldn't awfully mind disarming that.
I've read about this.
Good, good for you. Now, tunnel down there and
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
introduce him to your war pie. No, no, pity. Lasgun. Nope, no line of sight there either. Incendiary grenade. It's got possibilities. Can you actually make that throw? No. How annoying. Alright, Kibsy. Yeah, round the corner and go back the navigator up if you don't mind.
Let's get to it.
Yes, let's.
Hold on.
If I'm really lucky, he's going to be in shotgun range. Please stay bunched up. Ow. Right, Idira. Nail that sniper, if you don't mind.
Anything else?
Good, he's gone. Hold the rest. Ow. How dare you aim at a lady. Right, Abelard. Yeah, shift it.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Get back to melee and abuse charge. No life sight, no life sight, no life sight. Abuse charge to get a couple of extra points of movement. Yoink.
High momentum.
Okay, so I think it's murder time, don't you?
Not a problem.
Yoink. Alright, Reverend Slaughter. Should have done those the other way around. Oh well. Running
Nothing
gun.
I can't do.
As it really matters. Running gun to make cover. Switch to the shotgun and introduce them to a rending attack. Yes, adjudication guilty. It's always guilty. Right, Pascal can move up in support. Don't need to worry too much about leaving him out of cover for a bit. I mean, what have these guys got left, really? Ah, Cassia. Line of sight? No. Fine. Let's see. Take a wander down to there.
Emperor, give me strength.
Indeed. Right. Whoops. Never mind. Kibbles will be there next turn. Probably. Good.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
As long as you also leave a good corpse. Especially that one.
Trust me.
And then Vult him.
As the tenets demand.
Splat. Right. Leave that on standby. Idira, hop over here and shoot this idiot in the head if you don't mind. No line of sight. Pity. Who else is available? Really, there's no line of sight from there? Oh well. That's irritating. Fine, back you go.
What is this foreboding?
Abelard, get a move on. Go on that side. I've got this side. Although I think there's a distinct lack of opposition at this point. Yeah, it's just those two, isn't it? Oh, damn it, I could probably have shot this guy. Oh well. Pascal.
As the tactical
Yeah,
imperative dictates.
he's got line of fire. So set it up. Lock in. And burst fire. Drop this guy. Well, he's taken a hit, I'll live with it. Can we curse him? No, not got the range. Pity. Right, bonk. Right,
Be
cover to
careful not
there.
to cross my gaze.
Why are you giving the opposition advice, Cassia?
If I may,
Really should be asking questions like that. Right, finest hour, no, and Idira, no. Pascal's got the option for another turn. But again, I'm tripping over line of sight. Well, lines of sight. Well, there's no point going for that, although she can use Bring It Down on him. Right, voice of command. Yeah, there we go. So voice of command that, then let's do absolutely nothing because she hasn't got the attack points, action points left to use Bring It Down. Oh well, we'll just boost Pasky's toughness.
If only that were possible.
Never mind.
Let's make it quick.
Really? Fine, Kibbles, go and introduce yourself. Yoink. And by introduce, I do of course mean repeatedly stab.
Trust not your son. The other side awaits.
Done. Done. Alright, what do we got? Sniper gloves, scrappy autogun, sniper rifle. That probably beats deer as long as. There's chest plates. All the loot, and of course we should probably deal with this. Probably deal with this Hydra. Alright, looty. Just cargo. More just cargo. Okay, the shotgun's pretty much redundant. Flak armor. Yeah, that's an improvement on my chainmail, but the scrappy auto pistols are a bit debatable. Right, now then, destroy the anti-air gun. Okay, deactivating it quickly is not an option. All we can do is blow it up, destroying it quickly. Examine the battery first. It was certainly constructed a long time ago. No surprise that they were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. Quite how those have changed, I don't know. However, demo it. We can apologise to the Omnissiah for destroying his technology later, but better it is removed than the heretics retake it. Okay. The sky above the city is safe to fly again. Well, hey! Pascal, I'm sorry, but it had to be done. We can mourn its machine spirit later. Right. Meanwhile, let the rogue trader kleptomania... Actually, is it kleptomania when you have a license from your god saying you're allowed to do things like this? Probably not. Okay, there's all sorts of things to look at here. Right, let's get the looting on. I suppose we better figure out where we go next. Yoink. So there's all sorts of stuff to be had around here.
Victory awaits!
Indeed. More to the point, so does loot. Another bolt gun. Plus 8% armor. Also grants a bonus ship to fellowship equal to 0. Okay. Oh, new shotgun. I will definitely be taking that at some stage. And okay, looks like this area is actually a multi-level loot fest. Because we've got the whole area down here. Yoink. Careful where you tread, everybody.
Do you see that?
Yes, we do. No need to disarm it just yet. I note that they have got a large collection of exploding cylinders in the line of fire of the trap, which is a teensy bit devious. Alright, okay, down we go. Right, Pascal. Language. Yes, yes, yes. You were meant to walk past it, not into it.
Constance recited.
Well done. Alright, medkit. Yourself.
Function as one.
Waste of a good medkit, but it's preferable to you getting
Organics.
old injury. Yes, yes, yes. Your frail organics. You were the one who stepped into the steam cloud. I'll try not to remind you of that at every opportunity. Honest. Right, sturdy shotgun, 7 to 10, but increased crit chance. An armored pen against... Oh, right, so it's sturdy in the sense you beat them over the head with it. Huh. Right, Abelard. Stub carbine versus... Yeah, single... And it's single shots only, isn't it? On the other hand... It might work out simply because he tends to mostly go for ranged weapons as a close backup. Right, Idira. 12 to 16, long las does more damage and has dodge reduction and has bonus hit and therefore crit chance. So yeah, that's a long question, isn't it? Alright. Let's see what we've got here and then pick this lock and see what's downstairs. Yoink. Given that the entire team were informing you that there was a reason to be looking down below. Oh, incendiaries and medkit. Okay, right. Stack up, pick this lock, and then breach, and next time we'll find out what is on the other side. Probably death and mayhem. I mean, this is Warhammer 40,000. When is it not death and mayhem? Until then, thank you all for watching, and farewell.